Hey guys, welcome back to another Modern Warfare 2 video. Today I'm going to show you how to easily get the Don't Touch the Deck trophy in the Modern Warfare 2 campaign in the mission Dark Water. So this may seem like a really difficult trophy, but again, if you follow my guide, it will be fairly easy. So if you find it useful, be sure to leave a like so that other people can find the video too. Without further ado though, let's get into the guide. So for the Don't Touch the Deck trophy, the challenge reads, in Dark Water, advance 90 meters towards the front of the ship without touching the deck. So basically you can't touch the floor of the deck throughout progressing towards the front of the ship. I'll explain how to do that and some tips around that to get it done easily, and don't worry about it, should be fine. So what I'm going to do is show you some gameplay of my run through of how I did it, and meanwhile I'm going to explain the best tips to get it done easily and quickly. So for the first part of the mission, you just need to complete the sequence on the oil rig, then rappel down onto the speedboat and then board the ship, and at this point you can actually start doing the challenge. So just get the first bit done and don't worry about it. So my tips: first of all, make sure you do this on recruit difficulty because the enemies are easier, you're less likely to die, and secondly, if you mess up at any point during the mission, so like you touch the floor, just restart to your last checkpoint on the pause menu and try again until you get it right. Otherwise, if you carry on without restarting to the last checkpoint, it won't count and you have to do the whole mission all over again. So here's some tips and steps. So first of all, you want to run off the crash speedboat onto the first crate. So for that bit you can touch the floor, but after this you don't want to be touching the floor. So you want to hop across to the next crate after this, and so on, after you've got onto the first one. Have some patience, as it sometimes may take a while for two crates to get close enough to jump across. You can also run from one to another if you're close enough, or you can jump to cling onto the edge of the crates for crates that are like further away. So you can, some of them you'll jump straight on top of it and you'll land on top, some of them you'll jump on and you'll cling on by the side. Just depends on how far away they are. But if you're not confident you'll make the jump, don't immediately try it unless you cannot see an alternative and you've waited for a little while. Like I say, just be patient and it will come. You also might want to make sure you're sort of going prone and dodging bullets if you're getting shot a lot, and you want to try and take enemies out first before progressing onto the next crate. Otherwise it makes it a bit easier between juggling crates and dodging bullets and killing enemies. It's just quite a lot to deal with. You also want to try and anticipate crate movement according to the balancing or movement of the ship. So if it looks like it's going to move one way, then wait for it to move that way. If it might be easier to jump onto the crate and so on. It's got quite a predictable pattern, or a little bit of variability, but quite predictable, so just kind of getting used to that. And then once you get near the end, so like the front of the ship, you can climb over the railing on either the left, straight ahead, or to the right of you onto the upper deck. Depends what you want to do. For me, I just did it on the left. It's not immediately obvious where you can jump across, but as soon as you see something you can jump across to on the railing, you're good. And obviously, the whole point of this is just not touching the deck at any point. So it'll probably take a little while, might take several attempts where you fail, so you might have to restart to the last checkpoint, but it shouldn't take too long, and before you know it, it will be completed and then you'll get the trophy. So I hope you found this useful. If you did, be sure to leave a like so that other people can find the video too. Feel free to check out all my other Modern Warfare 2 campaign guides, like mission walkthroughs, tips and tricks, trophy guides, that kind of thing. And that playlist will have a card on screen as well as a link in the description if you want to go check it out. And if you like what you see, feel free to subscribe by clicking the bell icon to stay up to date with all my latest Warzone and Modern Warfare 2 videos. But thank you so much for watching. Hope you found it useful, and I'll see you guys all on the next one.